The mug slipped from my hand and exploded on the kitchen tiles like a gunshot. My dad's voice hit me before the sound even faded. "What the hell, Emma? What have you done?" He wasn't asking about the mug, he was asking about my life. I didn't flinch, didn't cry. I just straightened my back and said the words that would end everything. "I'm pregnant." The air froze. My mom, Lorraine, stopped halfway down the stairs, laundry still dripping in her hands. Her lips trembled like she'd seen a ghost. "You just turned 18. Are you out of your damn mind?" My dad stepped closer, veins in his neck pulsing like live wires. "Who is it? Some loser from a gas station? A dropout?" I met his stare and said, "His name doesn't matter. I love my child and I'm keeping it." He laughed, cold and cruel. "You've ruined your life. We gave you everything, a home, a college fund, and you threw it away for this." I swallowed hard. "No, you're just mad you can't control me anymore." That broke him. "Get out. Pack your stuff. You want to play adult? Go live like one." I looked at my mom, praying she'd stop him. She didn't. Just whispered, "You're such a disappointment." So I walked out, no tears, no screams. Just a duffel bag and a secret smile. Because what they didn't know was that I already had a plan. The first night alone was brutal. No heat. No furniture. Just a second-hand mattress and a window that whistled like it was laughing at me. I sat on that cold floor with a can of soup and silence. No calls. No texts. Not even from Mom. I'd become the family embarrassment, the teenage screw-up who threw her future away. But they didn't know me. Not really. 3 weeks before that blow-up, I'd already started working as a receptionist at a private medical clinic just outside Raleigh. The pay sucked, but the boss, Dr. Weston, was different. "If you're willing to work hard, you've got a place here," he told me. And I did. Every damn morning at 6:30, swollen feet and all. At night, I studied online, accounting, business, economics, anything that could make me more than the failure they called me. I didn't need pity. I needed power. Every time I saw my cousin Sierra post her perfect life online, Mom liking every picture, it burned like acid. But I didn't cry. I muted them all. Because the best revenge isn't a scream. It's silence while you rise. At 7 months pregnant, I worked the clinic desk by day and answered phones for a call center by night. Sleep? Luxury. Food? Optional. My body gave out one rainy morning right at the bus stop. I remember the pavement coming up fast, then nothing but the sound of my heartbeat and my baby's faint kick like he was telling me to hang on. Next thing I knew, Dr. Weston was kneeling beside me, tie loosened, voice gentle. "You okay, Emma?" "No," I whispered. "But I will be." He canceled his patients, called a nurse, and handed me an envelope. "Give this to my sister. She runs finance at Harrington Medical HQ." I blinked. "Why are you helping me?" He smiled, sad and soft. "Because you remind me of someone I once gave up on. I won't make that mistake twice." That letter changed my life. 2 months later, I held my son, tiny fists, curious eyes, quiet power. I named him Landon. I cried harder than I ever had, not out of fear, but pride. Every struggle, every lonely night, all worth it. From that day, I made a vow. You'll never feel unwanted. Not like I did. Life became survival mode. No family, no sleep, no roadmap, just a baby boy and a burning determination. When he was 2 months old, I started working nights again, remote billing for Harrington Medical. Weston's sister, Evelyn, didn't hand me favors. Don't miss deadlines. Don't make excuses. Don't wait for anyone to save you. So I didn't. I breastfed Landon between spreadsheets. I worked until my eyes blurred. Every keystroke was a middle finger to the people who doubted me. Years blurred. The baby grew. The girl they kicked out? She was gone. I learned contracts, audits, finance, anything that paid. Started wearing thrifted blazers, walked with quiet confidence. People stopped seeing teen mom. They saw a woman on a mission. By the time Landon turned 2, we'd moved into a small townhouse near Chapel Hill, clean floors, tiny yard, and peace. Every night, I stared at his photo by the door and whispered, "We made it, baby. Meanwhile, my parents? Silent. But I knew through gossip, weddings, college parties, success stories, they were fine pretending I never existed. Good. I wasn't done yet. By 26, I was running entire projects for Harrington Medical. Evelyn called me into her office one morning and slid a folder across the table. You've worked in the shadows long enough, Emma. Time to lead. I opened the offer letter. Head of Operations. $138,000 salary. Full benefits. Daycare for Landon included. I froze. Tears welled up, the kind that come when every sleepless night pays off. You earned every cent, she said. And don't you dare say no. That day, I picked Landon up early from school. Where are we going? He asked. Home, I said. Our new home. I signed the lease that night, 3 bedrooms, high ceilings, garden view. Paid in full. But deep down I knew, the story wasn't finished. 15 years. That's how long it took for the past to knock again. A letter arrived at my office. My mother's handwriting, shaky and scared. Emma, your cousin told us you live nearby. We'd like to see you. And meet your son. I didn't cry. Didn't rage. I just felt cold. Not because they reached out, but because they had no idea what they were walking into. So I invited them. Saturday at 4 p.m. No warning, no hints. I wanted them to see what they threw away, to walk through the very same door they slammed in my face. They came 10 minutes early. Of course. My dad, Daniel Carter, the control freak. Mom clutched her purse like it held her dignity. I opened the door before they knocked. Their eyes widened. The girl they threw out was gone. In her place stood a woman, sharp suit, calm smile, power radiating without a word. Emma, Mom whispered. Come in, I said flatly. They stepped inside, eyes darting over hardwood floors, framed photos, and soft jazz playing low. Dad muttered, nice place. Not a compliment. Just confusion. Landon was upstairs. He'll be down in a minute, I said. They didn't know the storm that was about to walk down those stairs. Footsteps echoed down the staircase. Landon appeared, tall, kind-eyed, calm like he'd been raised on love, not fear. Hi, he said politely. You must be my grandparents. Mom's hand flew to her mouth. Dad froze. Then Landon handed her a framed photo, him with a tall man in a white coat. That's my dad, he said. He's a cardiovascular surgeon in Boston. Mom nearly dropped it. Then another photo, me behind a podium, the Harrington Medical logo glowing behind me. Mom's head of operations, Landon added proudly. Dad's face went pale. You built all this? I met his eyes. No, I built myself. Silence filled the room like thunder waiting to drop. My father finally spoke, voice breaking. You could have called. We would have helped. I laughed once, soft but sharp. No, you wouldn't have. You kicked me out. You didn't even ask if I was safe. Mom started crying. I'm sorry, Emma. For everything. I nodded slowly. I forgave you a long time ago. But that doesn't mean we go back. Dad looked around the house, the success, the peace, the proof. I looked at Landon. Go grab your coat, sweetheart. We're going to the bookstore. He nodded and ran upstairs. Mom whispered, will we see you again? I met her eyes. That depends. You ready to meet your grandson, or still pretending the past never happened? Then I walked them to the door. No hugs. No tears. Just a soft click, my door, my rules, my life.